D here. That's Liam. Welcome back to another episode of Big D's and Liam's Custom Garage. Today we are continuing with the making of the heat shroud box for the air filter, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, keeping the engine compartment heat away from the filter as much as possible. So, we're also trying something new today.
Yeah, we're
Instead of standing up and looking all stiff, we decided to look more casual and relaxed and sit at the workbench. Especially also since pretty much the whole first half of this video we're going to be sitting here anyway, cutting all this stuff out.
Yeah.
Because that's our panels. Damn, that one has a hell of an angle.
Yeah.
I don't remember it having that much. No, hey, it works, it works. As you guys can see, we didn't show it to you last week, but this is our first panel. I already cut it out and got it bent up. It goes around the power steering pump reservoir.
Yeah, if you want to call it that, yeah.
Yeah, that's why it has the curve in it. And then pretty much all the other pieces, like for the air filter tube, will go like this.
It's
And
pretty
then that
much
flat piece like that, and so on and so
like
on.
that, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. But that's pretty much the gist of what we're going to be doing today. We're going to get all these traced out, cut out, welded together,
and installed. Yeah.
and installed pretty much. We got a much earlier start today.
Still a little warm, but
Yes.
we'll try to power through.
And obviously, yeah, I don't look the best because I'm wearing a tank top, but you know what? If it helps me stay cool longer, then so be it. So, enough with the talking and all that good stuff. We are now going to get started. So, here we go. back. As you can see, in front of Liam, we have all the panels cut out. I did try to show them to you in the
Time lapse.
the time lapse, but I don't know if it picked them up. But
They're not,
is-
it's not as thick as it looks.
yeah, they're actually
It's very
pretty
bendy,
flimsy.
very flexible. It's not real heavy stuff. So
Yeah.
It
This
is,
this next part's gonna be a little shitty
yeah, we're gonna have to open the garage
because
door.
we have to open up the garage door and back the Miata up because we have to use the welder.
And we don't have an extension.
Yeah, so
The cord on the welder is very short.
so yeah, the Miata's gonna have to be moved out, which means we're gonna lose our AC for a little while, but
Yeah.
it's part of it. We're just doing the tacking, so hopefully we can get it done fairly quickly. And then we can close the garage door back up and then go back to doing our full welds. After we get our full welds done, we still have to make a bottom plate. But yeah, we're not gonna, well, not after our full welds. After our tacks are done, we still have to do a cardboard template and cut it out on the sheet metal to make a bottom plate to close in a certain section underneath the air filter.
And make our mounts possibly.
Yes, it's basically going to be the mount too. So, yeah. So, with that being said, we're going back to work. Guys, we got our spot welding done. Liam's holding the camera right now so he can give you guys a good look at what we got going on. As you can see, this is our complete box. Down here is where we were talking about a little bit ago, where we got to make a panel to enclose this part here. And then these two holes were where the factory airbox mounted at, and they're threaded, and we still got the bolts for those. So what we're going to do is when we make the panel to seal up the bottom, we're going to make it a little longer and come off of it over to these and drill the two holes and use that as a mounting bracket.
For the entire box.
Yeah. Well, we're going to use it for the main support up here, and then we got another one over here that I'm going to make a tab for so we can mount this so this ain't flopping around.
Good idea. We need to really suck that in and make sure it doesn't
Yeah.
hit the high side of the air conditioner.
Yeah, and then the same thing with up here. We also got another mounting hole that's tapped that we have the screws and washers for, so we can mount this so it's not going to be all flimsy.
And rattly.
Yeah, and then of course when we get all the welding done and it's cleaned up, we are going to make a trip to AutoZone here in a little bit while we're doing the video actually. And we're going to try to get some paint that comes close to matching this, and we're going to get the trim rubber to go over the edges to clean it up after we're done doing our cleanup. This ain't final cleanup,
Yeah.
but
Everything's
Just
this
the-
is just the rough end right now.
yeah, this is the rough end. We wanted to show you guys the basic layout of how this is going to work. We didn't show you guys the other day, but there's these two relays right here, and they mounted on the outside of this airbox shield thing from the factory that was right here. And so they need to stay in a path of air. So down here is where the air came into the factory box. So we drilled with a step bit right here into this lip and just mounted them right here. So they got air going all the way around them, as you can see my fingers. right there. So that keeps them nice and cool. So, yeah. All right, well, we're going to get going back to work. We just wanted to stop for a quick second and show you guys how this is turning out so far. So, yeah, here we go. All right, guys, as you can see, we are done with our welding and pretty much 90% of our grinding. We still got a little bit more grinding to do on the inside to clean up some of the welds. But the main structure, outside structure is done. What we're going to do next in hyperlapse is we're going to make our template out of cardboard for our bottom panel here, get it cut out, welded in, and all that. After the template's done, we're going to finish cleaning up the welds. We're going to throw some black paint on it. We're going to put black high temp paint on it.
Just because we have some?
Yeah, just because we have some. I believe, is it flat?
It's black. It's a glossy black.
Okay, but it's high temp for like headers. It's like, what is it, 500 degree or something?
500 degree paint.
So yeah, we're gonna put that on here after we're done, and then we will come back from hyperlapse and go from there. We are finally done with our air box. We didn't record the very end of it because it was kind of boring type work, like putting the rubber edging around the edge type stuff. But she's done, and let me grab the camera. And there she is in all her glory. You can see we got the rubber edging.
We scuffed the paint a little, putting the air filter in, but it's pretty tight fit.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, the filter's in there pretty tight, but it's good. We got airflow all the way around. As you can see, back down in there, you can still see the bottom panel we made, the filler panel. So, yeah, and you look over here. There's the fuse panel we were talking about this morning, earlier in the video. You can see it's still on the inside of the air box, still in the airflow. You can see right here on the camera, that is the factory air hole right there. So when the hood's closed, the air will still come in through the factory passageway and go more directly toward the air filter, and it won't be getting all the under hood air. So yeah, that's our custom made air box that you guys been watching us build literally all day. You can see our tabs that we made. They're all plug spot welded and bolted in. Got another one over here. Then there's another one right underneath the air filter. You can't really see it, but yeah. So it's nice and mounted secure. It doesn't move. As you can see, very firm.
It has rubber. You put rubber around the edge here.
Yep, we put rubber around the edge where the air inlet pipe goes through.
So there won't be any chafing.
Yeah, no chafing, and it seals up better. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode. Whew. I know to you guys, because hyperlapse, this video is very short. To us,
it's been hours.
We've been doing this since 7:30 this morning, and it is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So, yeah. And it still has to be downloaded, and oh my God. Anyway. So, yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thanks for watching, guys. We really do appreciate it. Please hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And hit that bell over in the corner so you get first alerts. We will see you guys again on Wednesday. Wednesday's episode, we are going to go out and put all this new work to the test and see if we got any new number improvements. So, thanks for watching Big D's and Liam's Custom Garage. I'm Big D.
I'm Liam.
And we're out.